significant for millennial women, brought up thinking that, since choice is good, it's only good. That with maximum choice comes maximum chance of getting life right. More economic, psychological, and social freedom, hard fought for by previous generations, has led to an overall better quality of life for the vast majority of us. But for many women, it has also led to conflicting pressures. We can work full-time, but we are also still assumed to be the primary caregivers. We are free from retro beauty standards, and yet the avenues to self-improvement have intensified through the lenses of wellness, surgery, and social media. Rather than being satisfied with what Schwartz calls the good enough, we are vulnerable to a socially enforced perfectionism. Success has always been relative. Recall the fable about the farmer who, on finding his only cow dead, prayed to God for his neighbour's cow to also die. The difference is now we no longer compare ourselves with our peers past whom we stroll, but the perfect strangers past whom we scroll. A whopping 83% of women say that social media negatively impacts their self-esteem. Quelle surprise! We are drowning in a sea of comparisonitis. As we splash in the lives of others, options begin to feel like obligations. The adage, strive for progress, not perfection, has been flipped on its head. In the Goop Lab documentary, Gwyneth Paltrow, queen of self-polishing, unwittingly sums up the pressure we feel to eternally strive for something better. You only get one life, so why not milk the shit out of it? She crows delightedly. With more choice, the parameters for what makes a good life and what makes a good woman narrow. The grey area is too large to navigate, and so we tread the familiar, claustrophobic ground that has dogged women for centuries. I was struck with this realisation when I participated in a Radio 4 segment about the row between Colleen Rooney and Rebecca Vardy, a pop culture moment dubbed Wagatha Christie. The presenter, Paddy O'Connell, chastised me for being too equivocal. We were talking about two women, and so obviously I had to pick a side. Was I for Rebecca or for Colleen? Who was right and who was wrong? This is not to throw shade at O'Connell. Black and white morality, particularly when it comes to young women, is consistently reinforced. And I think that is where our disconnect comes from. Women have been told for so many years that either they are the right type of woman or the wrong type of woman, that they have the right set of opinions or the wrong set of opinions. And so with what seems a surfeit of choice, and avocados, comes a sort of confidence collapse. As someone with considerable privilege, able-bodied, white, privately educated, married with children, I clearly do not face all the same struggles as other millennial women. This book is a subjective piece of work written by a middling millennial. I was born in 1987. Not a finite conclusion on what millennial women want. Many of the anxieties I write about are, somewhat inevitably, middle-class anxieties. If you struggle to feed your children or can't afford the bus fare, then you likely do not give a toss about wellness or WhatsApp or what you are wearing. But the global middle class is a socio-economic group growing at tremendous speed, comprising more than half the world's population. Worrying about the kind of life you lead is a privilege, to be sure, but it is not a niche concern. It is one that many women in their many different circumstances share. Am I living the right life? I'm as filled with anxiety as anyone else, said Zadie Smith last year in a live conversation with fellow novelist Diana Evans. The problem with writing about a specific generation is that there can be a tendency to write about their worries as if they are the first generation to have them. Spoiler alert, the struggles millennial women face are no different to the struggles women in previous generations faced. Their form is different. We are no longer fighting for the vote, for example, but for parity in the workplace.